So what I read about this game makes my title of the stream appropriate. It may not actually be the case. I could be an adult. But I'll go with this anyway. See if Hurricane shows up. Hurricane's the one that wanted me to play this game, so we'll see. I'm just going to trust Hurricane's going to get the alert. Is that too loud? That seems too loud. Wow. Every time Alt tab out of it, it moves back to the middle monitor. That's annoying. Okay. It seems really loud. Been struggling with this. Oh, let's try this. There we go. That should work. Or is that too quiet? I don't know. Screw it. Let's go. Never had a game do this. Okay. See what this game is. If Hurricane doesn't show up, I'll message him, I guess.
Once upon a time. That's how these things usually start, yes? A sister took pity on her brilliant, prolific, and incredible brother. She had somehow gotten it in her head that he might... Or at least... Well, let's see here. If I configure the trans...
Okay, how about you stupid game? It keeps doing stuff that keeps it from showing. I noticed it was not showing up on the screen. It keeps wanting to full screen. It keeps wanting to move back to the center monitor. Stop doing that. Just go over there. Stay. I tested this before. I was like, oh, it just goes over there. It's fine. And then I hit new game and it starts doing crap. It's going to be the biggest puzzle of the day. The hell? Okay. Start shift right. Okay, that moves it over there. Stay over there.
Once upon a time. That's how these things usually start, yes? A sister took pity on her brilliant, prolific, and incredible brother. She had somehow gotten it in her head that he might be lonely, or at least that's what she claims. And so, on a perfectly fine, productive Friday afternoon, the sister picked up her son from the Elwood Academy for Boys and dropped the aggravating child off on the brother's doorstep. Now the boy, had visited Quadrangle Manor on a few occasions. Each time was complete with a grand entrance from the brother, who was in fact a professor and inventor with a profound and soaring intellect. With each visit, the inventions he exhibited became more slick and cutting edge. The boy eagerly awaited the revealing of the professor's latest contrivance, but this, the most captivating of visits, started a bit differently. Well, let's see here. If I configure the transdimensional velocity regulator at approximately 0.887 microseconds past the... Oh, you're here? I have the most incredible invention to show you this visit. Unfortunately, I'm a bit indisposed at the moment.
It's high mouse sensitivity. Need to turn that down.
If you take your luggage into the foyer, I will join you as soon as I can.
Hey, Hurricane, there you are. Finally playing your game here. There we go. How's the stream? Is it okay? It looks like it's playing fine. I was trying to read that message because it only showed up in a very specific spot. Okay, so it's just a drop. There's no throw. Or, okay, I guess there is a throw. I kind of remember seeing...
Oh, you confounded machine.
Right click. Ooh. Give me an achievement for that. No? Pretty good throw.
Ugh. What was that? I believe I told you to bring your luggage with you. Apparently children of this generation aren't the best at listening.
I want to know where I'm going first instead of just lugging everything around. Yeah, that's what I think. There's my stupid luggage.
Oh, good. That should be a safety release for the door up there somewhere. Now, where on earth did I put that? Oh, yes, I'd forgotten. You're not particularly tall, are you? You should be able to use your luggage to give you an extra boost.
Oh, there's the button.
Wait a minute. Something isn't quite right here. Oh, no, 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 no! Ah!
Wait, what just happened? I'm not entirely sure where I am right now. The security uplink on my watch still seems to work, so I can see you and... Hello? You can hear me, right? Jump around a bit if you can. Ah! It seems as if I can still tap into the intercom system. Well, I most certainly can do better than this. Testing, 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 testing!
There. Ha! Much better. Now, what in the world are you doing here? Were you supposed to be here today? No matter. Well, judging from the current underwhelming amount of light in this room, we're still on backup power. My head is killing me. It seems as though I now possess a rather large epidural hematoma. A bump on the head. Do me and yourself a favor and head to the front hall. There's a way to restart the power grid. Last I remember, I was in the new technology sector, and then... I don't know. I do think the failsafe was tripped accidentally. Unfortunately, the front door will remain in lockdown until you can restore the power.
I need to stop treating his house like shit. All right.
If you head over to my office over on the left, you should be able to restart the manor's power grid. Throw that switch there. It should be the one. Well, that wasn't as effective as I'd hoped. You'll have to reactivate the generators in each sector in order to lift the current lockdown. Just take the glove in the box with you. I wish you could see my facial expression right now, as I am not pleased. What you are holding is an early prototype of the interdimensional ship device, or IDS device for short. It's one piece of my latest invention that should come in handy. Get it? You know, because it's a glove.
I just took a big risk right here, but I just realized since I got an achievement there, can't see it. Move myself maybe here. Okay. No.
If you can access the generator at the back of each wing, we might be able to lift the lockdown on the rest of the house. It seems as if the breaker did unlock the blue wing. Well, I suppose you should start there first. There's something I must tell you. My latest invention has required me to make a few adjustments to the house since the last time you barged in. I mean, visited.
So I can throw this whole stack of books?
Now, one of the topics that our family has been studying for several generations are rifts existing between various dimensions. I've been able to develop a power source that will channel enough energy into one of these dimensional rifts that it can be widened enough to travel through. The glove controls the power source, which allows you to travel to whichever dimension has rifts in the area. There's a painting of the glove you're wearing on the wall. Notice how it is nice and clean and not completely destroyed by an unqualified 10-year-old. Or are you 12? I can never remember. Let's make sure that life imitates art.
I see Q1 3E. Pressing that doesn't do anything.
You won't have control over the ability to switch dimensions yet. Just be patient. This door is using one of my inventions, the repetitive, periodic, articulating gruidae, or a drinking bird, except it's far more advanced. Well, because your glove is an early prototype, it has a few limitations in terms of dimension accessibility and the distance it can be from a receptacle in order to function.
All I've done so far is operate doors.
This is such an early experiment with dimensional shifting, so I decided to have it triggered remotely with the drinking bird. Instead of operating a door, the bird will trigger a dimensional shift. There's an IDS battery in the machine that will power the dimensions, which in this case is Fluffy Dimension. In addition to Fluffy being embarrassingly adorable, it's also rather useful because everything is 10 times lighter than normal.
I see. So when the bird holds down this button, we're in the Fluffy dimension. I see. So I can only pick up the safe when it's fluffy. But I don't think I can operate it. Okay. Huh. It's funny. I guess that's gonna be a theme, huh?
Though that looks like a regular scale, it is in fact a portable kinetic mass to electricity converter. If you place a heavier object on it, it should generate enough power to open the door.
Oh, can I get crushed? Just get pushed out. So now that I'm on the other side, he stops doing that? Alright.
There's that lovely bird again. Sometimes I call him Desmond. Something to note. Since you're holding a version of the IDS device, you, in fact, are not the you in an alternate dimension. Let me try that again. You remain constant, so no matter the dimension, your mass, shape, speed, and trying personality remain the same.
Whoops, broke another lamp. I wonder what he's changing. Oops, wrong button. Yeah, I can't pick this up. This button's not doing it. Oh, wait. What? It's the battery thing. Okay, I see. Ouch. Oh.
You should throw that IDS battery into the receptacle mounted on the wall.
Mounted on the wall. There? Throw it.
The receptacle is up on the second floor alcove.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That receptacle will distribute the power source around the room, allowing you to now use your IDS device to switch dimensions at your leisure.
Ah, my E lit up. Okay. This is interesting. But that was only that one room. Now I can't do that again. Okay.
As I mentioned, dimensional rifts in the manor are magnified by the stabilizing energy from the IDS receptacle and batteries.
Henry to the 8th. The Call of the Wild binomial. That actually is a binomial distribution. That's funny.
This is what enables you to slip between dimensions when you're wearing the IDS glove.
Wait, what is? I can't.
Ah, that's Dolly. Dynamic Object Linear Ligation Interface. To you, a cloning device. I like my house just so. So I decided to add functionality to her to keep everything consistent. I'll need to tune that later.
See, now they've trained me. I know to look for the battery thing. So one battery gives me fluffy powers, I guess. That's what it looks like. And probably multiple batteries give me more of those other powers that they're not going to let me use yet. Okay. Let's see. Can I die?
These are my own particular hybrid beams of carbon dioxide and neodymium doped yttrium aluminum garnet lasers using an alternating ray configuration. Gives them an extra kick. These are my own particular hybrid beams of carbon dioxide and neodymium doped yttrium.
He doesn't even warn me. He doesn't say.
Using an alternating ray configuration. Gives them an extra kick.
I mean, I guess you can see it destroy other things.
Ah, that's my favorite chair. Oh, and that one too.
Oops. Hey there, Jerry. I mean, these things do look quite malicious, but for all I know, it's... I mean, I'm his nephew, right? He wouldn't do this to me. Who am I kidding? Yes, he would. Still have fluff powers. Perfect shot.
Unfortunately, the breaking of this glass is a necessary evil. Don't take that as permission to do it elsewhere.
Okay, I gotta get down there. But I also can go through here. Music is fun. Whoops. Whoa. Yeah, it sounds like a good one. It's a very light-hearted one. It's good for establishing the mood of this game. Hey, wait a minute. Huh? Yeah, I didn't see that up there. That would have been fun to have actually observe. What am I trying to do here? This just takes me back up here.
Ah, just letting you know that you reset the glass. Thank you.
I like the pillow effects of the fluffy. So what exactly determines when I will lose my fluffy powers? So just some distance thing that's not constant, just, you know, puzzle region to puzzle region, I guess? What?
Oh, that creature there is an interdimensional kinetic entity, or Ike.
I like how I noticed the shadow first. I was like, somebody's up there. All right. There we go. I lost my powers again. Oh, is this a long hallway? See, I just think all the rooms are the same. Does this constitute a long hallway?
Stop for a minute and take a look at the painting. The machine I referred to as Dolly started out as a simple metal forge that had been in the family since medieval times. The original quadrangle suit of armor was actually constructed in this very forge. My great-grandfather modified the old forge so that if it had enough raw resources, it could craft steel objects autonomously. This predecessor to Dolly supplied all the materials needed to build the Underground Railroad.
This is, why he's able to have such a big house. Okay. Oh. How nice of them.
In case you're wondering, you turned on the fan. Please say that you don't need me to explain that to you.
What? Oh, we got a Schrodinger's cat in there. Oh. Can I die by safe? No.
Ah, that's where that got to. That is a botched experiment of mine called the awkward noise generator. There's got to be more around here somewhere.
Okay.
Standard issue conveyor belts. Sometimes laziness should be indulged.
I want to die by whatever this is.
shoe conveyor belts. So much easier.
It's just an
to carry
abyss.
things yourself.
Oh, it just opens that? Okay. Wait a minute.
That's a portrait of my father, Papa Wilfred Zach Quadrangle. He was part of a top-secret NASA mission to capture Sputnik and replace it with a basketball. The Soviets never noticed, probably because the basketball got better reception.
What exactly am I trying to do right now? This opens the door. Oh. I didn't notice those wooden things. I was thinking that's way too high to actually make a difference. Oh, I didn't see your message. What does this do? No? Is there an achievement there?
So I haven't discussed my location a whole lot, but it seems as if I'm in some sort of limbo. I think I may explore a bit and see what turns up.
But I'm thinking about it now. Oh, wait. Did I do this right? What is this? Yeah, I noticed there were a lot of them. Never been in this room. Is this like some main room where you... put the wiener dog together? Okay. Oh, wow. I see, so you can like speed run and stuff. Oh, right, the fan.
In case you're wondering, you turned on the fan. Please say that you don't need me to explain that to you. Ah, that's where that got to. That is a botched experiment of mine called the awkward noise generator. There's got to be more around here somewhere. Standard issue conveyor belts. So much easier than carrying things yourself.
He disappeared. Curious why we have a laser there. Like if you miss like halfway between or something.
So I haven't discussed my location a whole lot, but it seems as if I'm in some sort of limbo. I think I may explore a bit and see what turns up. Why?
He's mad
Well,
at me.
at least avoid impaling yourself horribly. It's bad enough the glass needs to be tidied up.
So that's not a long hallway. All right. I've noticed that the fans don't seem to affect me. Although I could see it being useful in some situations. Can't make that. Yes, I can.
Now here's a painting of my grandmother, Nana Trirangle, on my mother's side. They say she kept an acute awareness into her golden years, but if you ask me, I always thought she was rather obtuse.
Where am I going? I'm going over there? Whoa. Wait. Here, maybe? Oh. Oh, we're going way up there.
This room often gets rather sweltering in the summertime. Air circulation is very important.
Oh. What? It always seems like you can bring in something from the previous room. I don't know if that would help or not, but it's something I haven't really tried to do. Oh dear. What kind of cruel uncle is this? He needs to apologize or something.
That still completely baffles me.
It's too far. Oh wow, I thought I was gonna fail there.
Ah, yes. With these specifications, you should be able to recreate several objects in the research and development lab adjacent to my office.
Wonder how many little collectibles I've been missing along the way.
This is one of the animals that Dolly cloned to rather, well, intriguing results. Thus was produced the world's first and only fully elastic dog. I named her Angstrom. You know, come to think of it, it reminds me of this toy from the 80s. Stretch something. Ah, you've moved on to a part of the manor where another type of dimensional rift is accessible. This is the Gravid Wolfram dimension, or Heavy for short. This dimension is in direct opposition to the Fluffy dimension and will make things 10 times heavier.
Oh dear. Oh, we get practice with the bird now, okay. Right there. I guess we'll have to learn what advantage that gives us. Because, yeah, carrying things around is... Oh, what does it turn him into now?
Now just imagine how long it took me to lay all that out. Be careful.
You didn't have a robot do it for you? Amateur.
He's a bit on the shy side. Give him some time to get used to you. I'd
help you, but I've honestly forgotten which dolly is hooked up to which power converter.
So what is a heavy safe? Oh. Oh. Yeah, it's good. I'm enjoying myself. So this, and this. I like the damage to the floor. And I guess in terms of carrying things around, with the guy in the background in this goofy game, it reminds me a little bit of the Stanley Parable. At least just that feeling of that disembodied voice. That older man kind of judging you, I guess. Oh, these are lasers taking out the old ones. Alright, so I am actually a little confused as to what the goal is right here. I could end up dying if I let those lasers shoot me. Alright. If I just stand on one of these. I mean, it looks like I'm trying to get over there. Hello? The fact that I can jump inside this kind of tells me that's not what they want. Oh, wow. I guess I'm trying to get up here. This is the closest one to that. Oh, wait. From that. I want this. Did I say this? Can't remember. No, I messed up. No! Jump, you idiot! Now that I see the goal, here we are.
Some dimensions are tightly bound together, like the one we're in right now, and also the fluffy and heavy dimensions. This increases the odds that a dimensional rift between the two will exist in the same location. That red battery will provide enough energy to enable the IDS device to widen the heavy dimension rifts in this area.
Ah. Bam. Oh dear. Why is it firing
It
at
appears
me?
this dolly got stuck on an infinite loop. How unfortunate.
Is it shooting at me or is it just like... I guess I shouldn't really care. See, doesn't it seem like it's going right at me? Or it whips across, I guess. It seems like a bug that they needed to take. As soon as the target object disappears, it resets to its default position. Surprised they didn't fix that. Wanted to break the top glass too.
There seems to be a large expanse of piles and pits filled with various random objects. No, not where you are. Here, in this confounded place. Are those hard candies? They're a little fuzzy. Ugh, pleasant.
Oh no.
Nice job. No, not really. With the increased density and higher melting points of items in heavy dimension, quadrangle laser beams are rendered rather ineffectual.
Well, I guess I'm not going back. I like the metal chairs. Oh, wow. Like that?
I came across Ike some time ago, and he decided to follow me back to the manor. I believe Ike stole these and hid them at one point. He's rather fond of shiny objects. Not half bad.
I just saw a little, I never noticed it before, but something kind of like flashed across the middle, across the doorway when I went through. Maybe that would, if I try to sneak an object through, maybe that would destroy it.
This was once the family cat, Lord Widget Pompadour Fluffington IV, or Widget the First. He somehow wound up in one of the Dolly cloning control units. I specifically constructed his monocle to fit him. Who knew it would be so impossible to find a cat-sized monocle? Preposterous. Sadly, Widget the First has since passed on, but his memory is alive. Somewhat.
Somewhat?
So I want to clarify that Dolly is great for cloning inanimate objects, but she's not entirely capable with organic ones. This is Widget's first-generation clone. We named this one Colonel Fluffy McScratchers, or Widget the Second. Widget the Second is still mostly together and functional as a cat, but just a little wall-eyed. I just had to pass Widget the Second through Dolly again. I just couldn't resist.
Yeah, the eyes are further
Definitely
apart.
learned my lesson with this one. Technically, his name is Widget the Third, though he often responds to derp. I often find him walking around in circles while staring at his feet. Very friendly, but possesses the intelligence of a sack of rocks. Note that if you disrupt the blue beam, it should deactivate something.
Okay, I think what it really means is that... Can I die by it? I didn't notice the Ike name tag before. Did that crush the battery, or did it
This
just...
unit needs a little bit of work.
Looks like it did.
I'm not entirely sure how many BEDs of radiation that emits. Hope you're not looking to have children later.
Oh, there's another thing. Oh, this connects both of these. Okay, so then we fluff it up.
So, don't tell Ike, but that painting really unnerves me. He looks like a horrible love child between a tarsier and a vampire bat. I keep wanting to take it down, but he won't let me.
That's funny. It's good. Great exponentiations. Good. Good pun.
This place is truly fascinating. That, combined with the fact that I have no clue how I was transported here, is certainly puzzling. It's mostly dark. Well, maybe not dark. Sort of twilight.
It's very convenient in this game that the fans don't blow me around. I mean, there's going to be some... There's sometimes that's actually not convenient.
I'm fairly certain Desmond there will come in rather handy.
But just like in terms of being able to look around and stuff, it's nice not being thrust about the room. I guess that's where he comes in. Why did you go that quickly? Okay, so... I don't know, nothing to do, just hit the button. Oh dear. Can I not just do that? Whoa. I was gonna say, I thought it was over there more. Ah! Oh. This is gonna be tough. So what do? I press E. And move it forward. And then Q. I keep doing the wrong thing. I keep immediately switching it back. That's it. I keep pressing Q instead of A.
It looks so cozy over there.
Not out of the woods here. I hate my uncle.
find the number 3 to be a very satisfying number. It's a Heidner number, and the proper amount of scoops on an ice cream cone.
But he just gave me 5 safes. I don't get it. Oh! I'm skinny enough to sneak through there, right? I don't understand how to get a stack over here at the same time. Yeah, it's too fast. There's your 3.
Well, I could have done it better myself. Not bad, though.
You wouldn't have done it better your first time. Except for the fact that you designed it, I guess. Not a fair comparison. You should know that.
You may remember some of my past inventions from previous trips. This is my ice gun, Freezy Ray Vaughn. Oh, I really wish I wouldn't do that.
I want to jump on the windowsill. No? Okay.
This is a compression platform which uses photoelectric energy to function. Like a spring, the energy pulses below the platform excite the molecules in the air, stimulating an elastic structural rigidity.
Good enough. Welcome back. I did not understand what he said about this thing. Something about a structural rigidity.
careful.
Oh, now he tells me. No? Doesn't work. No. I actually see one up there though, so I am gonna try to get up there. I need this thing. I hate this little fart. Gimme. I just hit him in the face with this metal crate. I don't know what that means. Sounds hinty. Oh, wait.
Have I mentioned that this is my house? And that I don't know, live here?
Well, you've mentioned that you have a dolly. Alright, I'm starting to get the impression I don't even need this. What? Oh, it's just a joke. He doesn't even run away from me. Okay then.
I was wondering where Ike put that.
I clearly don't need that. Do I jump? Hey, it's on the ground there. It didn't fall infinitely. Ooh. No! Oh wait, it's not that one. Where did it come from? Oh, I guess there's a new one here. I don't know.
Now I see a giant pit filled with keys.
Oh, that's interesting.
Just remember, you need enough change in the mass to build up enough mechanical energy. It's time to spring into action. I crack myself up.
Yeah, that's brilliant. Okay, that doesn't work.
Satisfying, isn't it?
Nope. Oh, at least I made it. Wonder if there was like hidden stuff that I didn't find.
This is one of my past inventions, Joan the Jetpack. Worked just fine, except I had some serious trouble with the hover-up feature. Somewhat flammable, some might say incendiary. You probably never saw this invention. It was my hole digger. One can never be too safe. Pun, pun, pun. I was quite the champion at shot put during my years in college. on the track and field team.
Wait, no. If I mess this up, I get stuck here.
The electromagnetic microreactors, or electrovats if you're so inclined, will all require a conductive polycell. My, what a handsome fellow. Dashing, intellectual, mustachioed. One might even say inspiring. Looks like the kind of man who could split the atom twice before breakfast. Twice.
Whoa. Science ball. There's so many springs, I don't know. I'm not yet oriented on where I want to go. I probably didn't need to do that. Okay, so you got these. Oh, there you are. Oh, another game this reminds me of, by the way, Hurricane, is Zing. Because you would always be able to change the environment, right? That game was weather effects. I knew this was something. But yeah, you would stand on these things, and the puzzles were... The main puzzle mechanic was you could change the weather, and whether it was day or night, rain or shine, that kind of thing. You would get different effects on the puzzle. Ah.
So I see you found another blueprint set. Well, check back in the research and development lab when you have a spare moment.
Yes. Yeah, that one did have that as like... Yeah, that wasn't the main feature, but it had that. That mechanic in there. So, is the fact Ike there, is that some indication that I can get there?
I also happen to be on the basketball team as well.
So you're not supposed to be there. Huh.
The electromagnetic microreactors, or electrovets if you're so inclined, will all require a conductive polycell.
Do I get an achievement if I do break this or if I do not break this? I could see them saying solve this puzzle without breaking the glass. No. Trying to see if I can get there.
The electromagnetic microreactors, or electrovets if you're so inclined, will all require a conductive polycell.
I guess that makes sense. He makes me think I can go there.
The electromagnetic microreactors, or electrovets if you're so inclined, will all require a conductive polycell.
See, I feel like I'm falling short, but it might just be pushing me back.
The electromagnetic microreactors, or electrovets if you're so inclined, will all require a conductive polycell. Hooped it!
Yeah, so what is limited portals?
Well
Bam.
played.
But what is a portal?
I believe you're close to the generator in that sector. A little further.
Oh, is it a change in dimension? Is that what that is?
My head feels like I've been hit squarely by a 2x4, and I still haven't regained my memory. That's splendid. So, you need to be over by that blast door, but it looks like you're going to have to go through the object distribution system to get there. Watch it now. Jump! This is definitely not the right place for you to be.
I'm guessing I want to be over there.
Easy now.
I can't. What the? What is that? That's screwing with me. Which way am I supposed to go? That doesn't look good. Oh, you think this is messed up? Looks like they want me to go this way.
Are you sure?
Nope.
Huh. I wonder what he's eating there.
Well. I didn't notice before.
Are you sure?
What?
Are you sure?
That was dumb.
Are you sure?
just knew it. Oh, wow. Somehow I made... What? Well, I can't... Oh, no. I don't have a block like I'm supposed to. Maybe I can jump to that other one. Okay. This is fast. What the hell? He's trying to murder me. My uncle. Oh, wow. I didn't know there was glass up there.
Nicely done.
Oh, now this is stopped. Okay. All right. I'm gonna murder my uncle
The
when I get
generator
there.
room for this sector is ahead. Hey, look at it this way. The worst that can happen is that you fail miserably. Fantastic, you made it. If you can get to the generator, I'll tell you what to do.
Nope. Wasn't sure how far it cut over.
For your general health and safety, I would recommend disabling those. The switches for the laser beams should be up there, somewhere.
Couldn't do it all at once. Want the wider side here. Well, I can't see. I like how it just doesn't pick it up even though I tell it to.
That's much quieter. It was so safe where that was, though. You'll have to bridge the gap somehow since the scaffolding collapsed.
Fan's blowing the wrong way.
for your general health and safety, I would recommend disabling those. The switches for the laser beams should be up there. Somewhere.
There's a bug. See this pipe connecting, I don't know. This fan just blows the wrong way, so I don't actually see any way to move that way. I don't see springboards or fans in my favor or... Just curious.
You'll have to bridge the gap somehow since the scaffolding collapsed.
And the fact that it's... I mean, there's this extra landing here, and the door is there, so it kind of makes me think I should actually target this. So I can do this trick, but it's way over on the wrong side.
Well, it was an idea. Okay, maybe not. Cause you see, I thought that stuff may have been powering up the fan. Maybe breaking it would keep it from just blowing air the wrong way. But I guess that's not right. This doesn't sound right. Okay. Ah, this is as high as it goes. No. am I supposed to go over that direction when the fan's blowing the opposite direction? So that wasn't it either. This is all the previous gig. It has a bug in it. Probably not expecting you to go backwards. The button for that is on the other side there. But what's the point of that? It's way too far of a throw. Hey, Daniel. Well, sheesh. I'm stuck as fuck right now. Because the fan is blowing the wrong way. What good is this fan going this way? Still loath to do that at this stage. I feel like it's too early in the game for that. Even if it went this way, I could go across there. But how in the world is this fan going this way? Help me. I always throw it. Wait, where's the third one? I thought there were three. What? Why is it there? There. Suckers! All right.
Okay, it looks as if the motor has stopped. You'll need to get that arm rotating fast enough to reactivate the generator.
Oh gosh.
That reminds me of the time when the DC voltage was offset by the CW multiplier. Great. One down, two to go.
And you can't see the stream, can you? It always goes back to full screen and takes it off the... In order for you to see it, I have to put it back on not full screen. So dumb. All right. Well, that sounds like a really good stopping point. I was thinking about ending the stream about now-ish, so I think this is a pretty good spot.
That wasn't so bad, was it? Why don't you take a look at those blueprints?
Oh, it's supposed to introduce me to this, even though I already saw it. Yeah, I haven't done any of these. Seven of 8 collectibles. Yeah, hopefully it'll be on Friday rather than Saturday. All right. Good stream. Fun game. It's very lighthearted, kind of carefree. Oh, it's this room.
Ah, splendid. It seems as if the power is starting to come back online. As I still haven't been able to figure out how to get out of here, you'll have to make it to the next generator. You can access the next wing of the manor and the power grid sector by heading up the stairs there.
Okay. We'll leave it there. All right. Yep. Night, Daniel and Hurricane. See you guys later.